Welcome to What is New. Today, Ukraine news. As of today, July 5th, Russia has lost over 37,000 troops. Yesterday, over 300 troops were killed. 18 tanks, 20 APV, 1 artillery system, and then 16 vehicles. So feel free to pause and take a look at this list. In other news, Russia has struck the city of Vinnytsia and killed at least 23 people and injured over 40 people with a cruise missile strike from a submarine. The missile landed at the town, almost at the center of town, and it was a massive blaze. You can see from this video that when it struck, it caused a massive flame. People are just dazed on what is really going on. So this was a massive strike, and you can see the apartment building next to it is damaged. At least 55 units of that apartment building destroyed. So here is the location where the missile strike happened. It is actually very far from the front lines in the middle of Ukraine. The city of Vinnytsia. Nobody thought something like that would happen. Russia just indiscriminately is bombing civilian buildings, even very far from the front lines. So here is another image of the destruction. You can see how many cars outside of that building were destroyed. I believe many of these people were just vaporized and even burned alive in their cars. So it is a very horrific scene from this incident of this missile strike that hit this building. It caused a lot of big radius damage to the surrounding. You can see these cars are just totally destroyed. Amazing amount of destruction. Okay, so here's another video from another angle. You can see this is like almost 100 foot away from where the impact was. You can see the trees and debris and even this building got torn off. Roof of the building. So it's a massive destruction. Amazing. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the fire burning, still being put out by the firefighters. And look at the vehicle. Just totally smashed and destroyed. So here's another angle of the same missile. You can see people just walking, going about their day, but all of a sudden a big shock. And something just blows up and everybody got knocked off to the ground and debris are flying everywhere. You can see this guy with a dog, he just tripped over his dog, and you see the shroud of smoke just overshadowing them with things falling on them. It's a pretty horrific scene. So as reported previously, you can see people are taking a lot of dead out of the scene. Reported as 23 people possibly have died, and maybe possibly more. 43 people injured. Among them, women and children. Quite a number. In other news, Sweden has donated a bunch of these Archer tanks. Actually, not Archer tanks, Archer artillery systems to Ukraine. So these trucks can easily be operated by someone inside the vehicle without coming out. And then one of these capsules here can hold up to 21 rounds of artillery, and it can be fired within 3 minutes. You can deplete the 21 rounds. So this is a very precise and powerful system, and very mobile system. Now it's not a tank, but it's actually a truck form. So Sweden has donated a bunch of these. I believe that there's about 48 of these in existence, but Ukraine will be receiving some. The amount we don't know, but any system that can be used to fire from the distance is a help to Ukraine. And the distance of the artillery is anywhere from 30 to 60 kilometers, depending on the shells that you would use for this. So it's a very powerful system that Sweden has donated to Ukraine. Here we see a Ukrainian S-24 taking off with missiles actually written for revenge for the strike in Vinnytsia, Ukraine. So hopefully these missiles will find their mark and eliminate any Russian invaders that continue to destroy and ravage the Ukrainian country. In other news, an unknown person took the Ukrainian flag and raised it above a TV tower somewhere in Russia. So a very brave man going up a tower and putting up the Ukrainian flag. The flag dropped. In other news, you can see American Humvees in action in Ukraine. So these Humvees, they're donated by America, they're just speeding down the road. Look pretty nice. In other news, the United States M109 artillery system has been spotted in Ukraine. So this M109 is a tank that can shoot the Paladin artillery system, artillery ammos, and it is a very accurate system. You can see one shot is very deadly. See how powerful it is. It must have hit something. See the smoke. See the destruction. It must have hit something really on target. So the M109 Paladin has been seen in action in Ukraine. It's definitely going to make a difference. Okay, thank you for tuning in to today's episode. I want to end with a little lighter note. I want to end today with a lighter note. As you can see, this little painting of Vladimir Putin and Zelensky. So, hope you enjoy your day. So subscribe to this channel and keep up to date with what is going on in the world and also what's going on in Ukraine. Thank you for watching. You have a wonderful day.